So let's do winter 2018 question paper 11. This is IGCSE multiple choice questions. And first we have factor of production. Which factor of production involves risk taking? That's enterprise. Maybe this is an easy question. It's not capital. Capital is man-made goods used to produce other goods, or man-made goods used to produce services. So it's not capital. Enterprise is the risk-taking factor of production. Take the risk, organize. Enterprise organizes the other factors of production and hopefully earns a profit. And if not, they earn a loss. That's the risk-taking part. So the answer for 1 is B. What about 2? What is the basic problem facing all economies? When I see anything referring to the basic problem or unlimited wants and scarce resources, I look for those terms. I look for unlimited wants or scarce resources. No. This is not the basic problem. They're always asking about the basic economic problem. It's not how to maximize tax revenues, not how to reach full employment, though that is a concern, right? That's an aim of government. Here's the key word, scarce resources. So 2, the answer must be D. The basic problem facing all economies, how to use their scarce resources. And speaking of scarce resources, here's question 3 and another production possibility curve. Hey, look, this one is the standard production possibility curve. I call it standard. This is an economy with capital goods and consumer goods. And you know, we need to produce some amount of capital goods, some amount, just for depreciation or replacement of worn out capital goods. But let's read the question. What will happen to the opportunity cost of producing more units of consumer goods in terms of capital goods as the economy moves down its PPC from point X to point Z? Well, without looking at our answers, the reason the curve is curved is to show the increasing cost of producing more Z and less, or more consumer goods and less capital goods. And I can probably show you that. Oh, let's see. So the cost, the opportunity cost of producing more consumer goods than capital goods as we move down from X to Z it will show increasing continuously. The opportunity cost increases continuously from point X to point Z. Well, let's see. If we only produce capital goods, we're producing at point X. If we want to produce some consumer goods, let's produce this many consumer goods. Look at that. The opportunity cost of producing this amount, a pretty fair amount of consumer goods, the opportunity cost is only a little capital goods. However, that's a small opportunity cost. If we want to change our production from the Y point to here, then change our consumption production from this to this. For this amount, a fairly small amount, we lose a fairly large amount of capital goods. So that's what the curve shows. That's why it's curved. The curve shows the increasing opportunity cost of producing more consumer goods and less capital goods. So it will increase continuously from point X to point Z. That is always true.